Do you want to turn barely having any money into over $50 million, no matter if you're a beginner or an experienced player? Today, I'm revealing the top 3 best solo heists that will make you hundreds of millions of dollars. This is how I did it, starting with the first step, which is one of the easiest way to make money, yet also the most overlooked, because you don't even need to spend any money to use this method. This is because if you go towards this yellow V on your map, you will be able to start the Cluckerball farm raid, where the very first time you play this, you will be able to earn $750,000, which only takes you around 35 minutes. However, this can actually take you a way longer time, but in order to do this the fastest way possible, we will first have to complete these setup missions before we can start the finale heist. The slush fund mission is the very first one that you will have to do, which is honestly pretty easy. Now for one of the other missions, you will have to go towards the terabyte and afterwards towards the laptop. But while you are collecting the laptop inside of this yellow area, make sure to use one of your guns and shoot inside of the air, because as you can see right now, you will see a red dot appear on your map. This is the guy that we need to go towards, because right over here, you will see that there is a laptop marked with a green arrow above it. This will be the easiest way how we can locate the laptop and go back towards the Cluckerball farm. For some of the other missions like the concealed weapons, when you've started these missions, you will see that there are 3 letters on your map, A, B, and C. By far the easiest mission to do is by just going towards location A for every one of them, because when you eventually arrive at this location, simply take down all the enemies that are inside of the area, and now eventually when they're all down, you can collect the equipment which is right over here. And then in one of the 4 cars that are shown on your map, in the trunk you will have to search for the gear that you can then collect and bring it back to Vincent's lockup. Because now the only thing that's left to do is open up your phone, go towards your text messages, and in the top left you will be able to see that you can confirm your weapons and your gear, and you simply have to do this for a couple other missions as well, like your getaway vehicle. And now when you've done that, for the disorganized crime, there's actually a slightly different thing that you want to do, because when you go towards the cartel's garage, inside of this place, you can do this either in stealth mode, but I recommend you to just go inside of this place and kill everyone, which will be the fastest way to do this. Make sure that you do this before the timer in the bottom right runs out, because you will have to take out the witnesses before the red bar is completely emptied. You will be easily able to do that within the time, as there aren't many guards inside. And now when you've done that, go inside of this room where we are able to wipe the CCTV footage, so we can then eventually do the finale in complete stealth mode. And now when you enter this place, on the left side there is a drill that you can collect, but before we are going to use this drill, we need to go towards each one of these cars and sabotage the delivery trucks. And now we can go inside of this place and drill the lockers, where you sometimes get some extra cash, but the main thing that we're searching for is the keycard. And now when you found it, we need to steal this vehicle and bring it back to our garment factory, where we can now start the finale, which is the scene of crime. When you start with the Cluckerball heist, immediately take out your pistol that has a suppressor on it and take down these 3 guards that are right in front of you. You will be easily able to take them down and then destroy this box in order to open this door. And when it's eventually up, there is one more guard that you want to take down from this area. I recommend you to take your time to shoot at him, since he will move up and down. And now simply follow what I'm doing by taking down these guards. This is honestly a really easy way to do it, which will let you do this thing in complete stealth mode. If you do manage to mess up like I'm doing right now, you still have actually a lot of time to recover, where in some of the other heists, you would get spotted way faster. And now inside of this place, there's one guard on the left and one right in front of you. And we're not going towards the storage area yet, because it is really easy to take down all of the guards first and then collect the loot right after. Now while you are running towards this place, you might also see a key showing up on your map. We are going towards that place in a little bit, because we first want to take down everyone first. And now in my case, the key was right on this table, which we're going to use in a little bit. If it's not right here for you, it's somewhere in this area, or if you run a bit further towards the left side, you will find the key right on this table. Now go towards the storage area, where you have to take down a couple of guards, and now inside of this place you will be able to steal the white stuff. The same trick applies at this place as well, because if you collect the stuff and open up your settings now, you will also see that your character will be still collecting collecting the loot to make it a bit easier. And now when you've collected all of the white stuff, go towards the office and hack the computer on the right, because now you will see that we have a hacking device inside of our hand where we need to search for the strongest connection that you can simply find by running around. It will be always one of these computers, and when you're eventually close enough to it, it will show up with a green color. Now keep doing that for all of the 3 computers, and when you've done that, a new code will appear on your hacking device, which is the safe code that you need to apply right inside of the office again. When you've done that, you will be able to steal the cash from the safe, and now the alarm will be going off, but we actually aren't spotted yet. All we need to do is destroy this box again to open the door, and now you want to run towards the right side, because this is the first guard that you want to take down with a guard right behind it as well. Then there is one more guard right next to this container, and now you want to run all the way towards the left side where you will see this Cluckerbell farm rate fan. Simply take down this guard on the left side, and there's only one more guard that we need to take down, which is this guard. Don't take him down when he's all the way towards the other direction, because one of the other guards will eventually spot his body. You want to wait for him to walk a bit towards you, where you will see that he's also standing still for a second, where you can then take him down. Now you can take the getaway vehicle. At this point, it doesn't matter if you get spotted by this guard, just keep driving forward on the train tracks. Don't follow the marked location that is on your map, just keep driving straight forward until you reach around this point, where you will hear Vincent talk.
There are guys in Noose who couldn't finish this raid without setting me.
This is the area that you will be able to actually lose the cops, because before this you weren't able to lose it yet. And now all you need to do is drive back towards Vincent's lockup, and as you can see, you've earned $500,000 in just 35 minutes, and if you're doing it the very first time, you've earned an extra $250,000 as well. But there is a 48-minute cooldown on the Cluckerbell heist. However, completely Dr. Dre heist will earn you exactly $1 million. But this is one of the longest heists in the game because of the many setups that you have to complete. However, I will show you the fastest way to complete them, starting with 2 missions that you only have to complete 1 time, and after that you will never have to do this again. These are the data recovery mission and the meat. They are pretty straightforward and you will easily complete them. And after you've done that, you will see them on the left side inside of your archive. But now the missions that we want to focus on are the 3 league missions on the left side. The first one that we're going to do is the South Central League, where on the top you will see that we have to start with the Davis mission. Once you've started it, don't leave your agency immediately, because there is a way that you can actually use your personal vehicle. All you need to do for that is go towards your assistant behind this desk, where you will then see exit via personal vehicle. Here you will be able to choose the Oppressor Mark II if you own that, which needs to be stored inside of your agency garage. And now simply fly towards the location where you have to enter this vehicle, and when you're at this point, drop off Davis, and if you have the homing launcher, make sure to use that, since you can simply blow up this car right over here and the other cars as well. Just be careful to not blow up the car that we're going to need, which is this white van in the back. Now there will be some teammates running around at this place as well. Just keep an eye on your map where you see all the red dots and make sure to take them down. And once you've done that, you can enter this vehicle and exit this place. The only thing that you need to do is escape the last MC. It might also happen that you will get the cops behind you. Simply keep driving away, and eventually when you've lost them, you will see that you need to go towards the drop-off and you've completed the first mission. Now the second one that we're going to start are the ballas, where we need to take this vehicle again, but make sure to carefully follow along with this one, because the original mission that you would normally do takes way too long. There is a way to do this way quicker, which is when you arrive at this point, you will see that you need to help defend the families where a lot of enemies will be spawning around you. What I recommend you to do is when you're close around this point, go inside of your interaction menu and immediately request your personal vehicle. I recommend using the Oppressor Mark if you own that one. And now all you need to do is just simply stay alive, go back on your Oppressor now and simply kill a few of these guards. But what we're looking for right now is you want to go towards one of your businesses that is the closest towards this location. In my case, I have a warehouse which is at the end of the street. Simply go towards that place, but don't enter it yet. You want to wait for this place and simply take down all the enemies that are coming towards you. If you would do the families mission the regular way, it would take a pretty long time as they keep respawning. But now you will see that you will have a 3-star wanted level behind you. All you need to do now is enter your business and immediately exit again. And now you will see that the text on the bottom right says enter the garage, where you've now just skipped the entire defending mission. mission, which will save you a lot of time. Now all you need to do is go towards the garage and let this guy interrogate him. And now you can leave this area where you will see that you've completed the mission. And for each mission that you also complete, you get a free $10,000. Now there's only one league mission left, which is the South Central League. This will be the final league that we need to do for this one, which you can do either solo or up with 4 people. And if you do own the Vigilante, I recommend using them for this mission because you won't be able to use your oppressor, but with the Vigilante you still have a boost on it, which will make it a lot quicker. And now when you're at this point where you will see the 2 cars, you want to focus on the green car and push this one because this does make it a little bit faster to go towards the other place. And now you will see a short cutscene playing where you need to take down all the Vagos that are in this area. If you have the homing launcher, you can decide to use that to blow up the enemies that are close to you, but if you do own the minigun, this will make it way easier as you will be able to kill all the enemies that are right in front of you. Simply keep moving forward as they always spawn in the back on the left and right side, so if you stay in the middle, you will be able to kill them all really easy. Now this yellow car is the one that we're going to steal in a bit, because now when we've killed everyone, we will see a cutscene being played again, and what you want to do at this point is carefully follow along, because when it cutscene has ended, immediately turn around and start shooting at this guy inside of the car, because he will then die immediately, where we can then steal the lowrider and complete this mission real fast. All we have to do now is simply drive this back to our agency, and we've completed this mission real quick. But the next mission you can do absolutely wrong, which is going to take you a lot of time to complete this. However, I will show you an easier way to do this, which is by doing the nightlife league for the nightclub mission. Once you've entered the nightclub, take out one of your guns that has a suppressor on it. In my case, I use the AP pistol, and take down this guard, which is the first one that we need to take down. On the left side, we want to take down the second guard, and at this point where you went through the doors, there is actually a way where you can just simply climb up this place and skip all the guards that are on the left side, and now go towards the left side where you will have to take down 2 more enemies, and now you will be able to locate the security tape and steal this the quickest way possible without even getting detected. Now when you're exiting this place, be careful on your map because there will be a guard walking towards you. If you want to kill him real easy, simply shoot at the door first and then take him down right after. Now the same way we came into this place, we also want to exit the nightclub since that path is completely cleared. And now the only thing that we need to do is simply go back to our agency and you will complete this mission the easiest way. Now the next mission that we want to do is the marina, but for this don't leave your agency yet because we want to go back to our assistant again, but this time go towards SUV services and you want to make sure that this is set on LSIA because we are actually able to fast travel right towards that location where we can then request a personal vehicle and use the oppressor mark II to speed this up a lot. You will see on your map that you need to go to this location that is farther away. However, you can actually completely skip this because there are only 2 spawn locations that we need to go towards, which is either right at this location where the first yacht would be. If there is no yacht at this place, which will also spot right in time, you need to go back towards this place all the way to the left side where you will then see a yacht in the distance. Now you will see on the bottom that the text will disappear and change into board to the yacht. Now at this point you need to be careful where you land because this is the right location that we need to land to go towards the correct place. On your map it will say that you need to enter the main cabin. However, at this moment it is locked, so you need to land right at this place where there will be also a guard inside. Simply take him down, and now if you go towards the left side, you will be able to unlock the main cab door right over here. But don't leave yet because we came with our oppressor at this place, because if you didn't know yet, the yacht has air defenses turned on that we want to turn off to not get killed when leaving this place. You can do this right over here on the other side. And now exit this place where you need to take down a few guards. Simply keep running straight forward, and now you will be able to enter the main cabin right at this yellow mark. Inside of this place we need to search for an image that is either on a table or in one of the rooms. It will be this black and blue flyer, and all you need to do once you found it is simply take a picture of it and send this to Imani. Now the only thing that's left to do is go back to the place where we entered this. If you don't have an oppressor mark II and came here by using a boat or any other vehicles, you can also decide to take this helicopter since we disabled the air defenses, which will make the exit way faster for you. But since I came on my oppressor mark II, I can simply get back on it and now leave this area where we will complete the mission and get an extra $10,000. Now we can start the final nightlife league mission. As I mentioned previously, if you have the vigilante, make sure to use that again. And now you simply need to go towards the penthouse, walk all the way towards the back where you will find the promoter, and you will see that you will be able to grab his equipment, which doesn't go as planned. Now we do have to change the promoter, so simply kill all the guards that you're coming across. I recommend using a shotgun if you have that, since you will be able to kill them at a closer range really quickly. And you can also decide to throw a grenade. Now keep chasing the promoter, you will see that there are many enemies spawning around you, so take them down as well. Now use the keypad to go inside of the elevator, and at this point you can easily take down all of the guards from this top. At the bottom, go towards the back where you will find this stairs, and now the only thing that you need to do is run towards this area where you will take the backpack. And now the only thing that's left to do is to leave the music locker, which is right up the stairs again, right at this elevator. And when you leave this place, simply pick up your car that you came here with and go back to your agency, where you now need to complete the last final league missions. Go to the High Society League where we can start the country club. For this, we're also going to use our SUV service at our desk, but this time we're not going to LSIA, we're going towards the Chumash. Because as you can see right now, when you spawn at this place, immediately take out your interaction menu and call your personal vehicle again. And now we can immediately go towards the location that is marked on our map, which will save us some traveling time and speed this a little bit up. Now the only thing that you need to do is simply park at this place and hack this keypad. This is a similar hack that we also have in the Cape Rico heist, but if you're not familiar with it yet, the easiest way I found to do it is just simply look at the first number on the top, which is 87, and then just wait for it to appear on the left row, and you will be able to hack through it real quick. Now inside of this place there will be security guards that we need to take down. I recommend using one of your explosive weapons where you will be able to kill them the fastest way possible, and now go to one of the security terminals where you need to complete a simple hack. Now there will be a lot of yapping at this place where you won't be able to leave this room. In order to speed this up, simply blow yourself up with a sticky bomb or any other explosive that you have. And now get back to your oppressor, because we need to go towards the yellow question mark on our map and search for a limo inside of this area. If you have the exact location like me, you will have to go towards the building on the right and then go underneath here where you will see the limo at this place. Now we're not going to tail the limo. The fastest way to do this is by simply blowing him up immediately, where you will then see that this guy is falling out of his vehicle. Be careful that you do not burn yourself to death, and now recover the driver's wallet and bring that back to your agency. But now we need to do one more mission to complete the High Society League. This will be the guest list mission. For that, we have to go towards the area that is marked on our map and kill a lot of the enemies. Be careful that you do not kill the lawyer, because if you kill this guy, you will have to restart this mission all over again. He will be always in the same clothing with this yellow shirt on, so you will be easily able to spot him. And now take down all of the guards that are right around him, and when you're close to him, you will see that you will have the stun gun inside of your weapon wheel, where you can then taser him and pick up the lawyer to put him inside of your car trunk. Now deliver him back to your agency, and we can start with the final league mission, which is the High Society League. This is one of the hardest missions if you don't know what you're going to do, because it can take a pretty long time. If you want to do this a lot quicker, before you enter the billionaire's mansion, what you want to do is call your mechanic and then request your vigilante, which will spawn outside of this area. And now enter the security code to go inside of the mansion, and don't wait for the DJ to finish his talking. Immediately take out your RPG or any of the other explosive weapons that you have and start blowing up every single car that you see. Be careful also for the guards that are inside this area, since they will be shooting at you. But most of them, while you're blowing up the cars, they will also die from this. If you've blown up all the cars that are inside of this area, there's one more area right at the back where you can blow up even more cars, since we need to damage this place as much as we can. And now when they're done talking, you will see a cutscene being played where they will go inside of this helicopter. If you have a explosive sniper or the railgun, you can easily take them down. But if you don't own these weapons, I will show you another way to take them down as well. Simply get back inside of your car and now run towards your vigilante, which we called in right before entering this mansion. And now the only thing that we need to do is simply go towards the helicopter and start shooting with our missiles to blow this thing up real quick. When you see that this thing is on fire, you don't need to blow it up anymore, because you won't be able to fully explode this helicopter no matter how many bullets you fire at it. But now we need to wait for the helicopter to fly all the way towards the water. But to speed this up by a lot, exit your vehicle and use whatever explosive weapon you had and simply blow yourself up. Since I had 2 team lives in the bottom right, I needed to blow myself up a total of 3 times. And when you've done that, you will see that you failed the mission. But this is actually a good thing, because if we quick restart right now, you will see that we will be spawning right at this area with our car right next to us, and the cutscene will be immediately played, which will save us a lot of time. Now you can simply enter your vigilante again and drive towards the billionaire, where you will be able to collect his phone. The only thing that we need to do now is simply go back to our agency. We are close to the military base, where sometimes there are also jets that we can take. In my case, they didn't spawn, so I just drove back towards my agency with the vigilante. But now all the league missions are fully completed, and if you go back inside of your agency, you will see this F marked on your map with a yellow area marked on the ground as well. This is the last mission that we need to do in order to start with the final heist to earn $1 million. Now, to speed this mission up by a lot, never take the Dr. Dre's car, because if you go inside of your vigilante, I always recommend you to open up your map and go towards this location, because we always need to go towards Record A Studios, which is always the same place. Now, when you arrive there, simply start blowing everyone up, and you will see that the text on the bottom has changed to take out the hired gunman. Because we're inside of our vigilante, we will be easily able to take down all of the guards and the cars that are coming in our direction, since we will be able to blow them up with just one missile at it. And once you've finally taken them all down, we can enter the Record A Studios right at this point. Inside of this place, there will be many hired gunmen that we need to take down. I recommend using a shotgun again, as these fights will be all close range. And be careful to not die, because there are many enemies that are coming from different directions, so make sure to keep eating your snacks and pay attention to your health bar. And now, when you've killed all of them, you can go towards the control room, where you've now completed this mission, and get the longest cutscene you will ever get in your life that you can also never skip. It is a pretty dope song that you will be hearing in this cutscene, so enjoy that. But now we've completed the last mission and can start with the finale, which we do at the exact same F that we just started the last mission at. And depending on your location, you can actually do this mission way quicker, which is by parking right at this place. And if you have an explosive sniper or just a regular one, aim right at this tank right over here and simply shoot at it, because when it eventually explodes, you will see that the cutscene will be automatically triggered, where we then will be immediately teleported to this location, which saves some extra little time. You can easily take down all the hired gunmen by just hiding at this place. But now, when we're going to LSIA, there is a trick to speed this up even more. To go towards that place, I recommend to use your vigilante again. And when you've parked at this place, take out your gun again, because there will be a couple enemies that you want to take down. But when you're at this point, you want to throw your sticky bomb right at this place and immediately explode it, where you will then see a massive explosion happen on the left side. This is because we will explode this side, which allows us to climb up this thing that will save us honestly so much time, because we don't need to go all the way towards the right side and run around this place, because there are a lot of guards in that area that we need to take down. If you take this route, it will be so much faster. And now all you need to do is simply kill the guard that are close to you and go up the stairs, because here will be Johnny Guns that we need to injure. Make sure to not kill him, but just shoot at his body, and you will see that he will eventually fall down. Now in the top left corner, it will say that you need to grab Johnny Guns, and you will see that a cutscene will be playing, where we will be taking him outside with Dr. Dre. You will see a very beautiful cutscene being played, and now when that's done, all we need to do is take Dr. Dre towards this location, where he's going to enter the helicopter. And now we've completed the final heist, where we will earn exactly $1 million, which is an easy heist that you can complete every time as a solo player. But now, in order to start the Dr. Dre heist again, there is a 48-minute cooldown that you need to wait for. However, if you didn't already know, the Kyprico heist is the best heist that you should definitely be playing when you're waiting for the cooldown. I got the perfect route for you, where I'll also show you how I made $1.7 million as a solo player. But you can't just kill random guards. That's why after you've cut open the gate and swam up, you need to go right towards the other side and go into first person mode, because you will go quicker up the stairs, and then take out whatever pistol you have. In my case, I have the aggressor loadout, where I have this automatic pistol where you can easily take down these two guards. And now go straight forward, because there's one more guard that you want to take down here as well. Make sure to take down the camera first and then the guard after. Do keep in mind, if this guard is too close to the camera, when you're destroying the camera, he will be turning back around, so make sure to do it when he's farther away or kill him quickly after. But now, because we've taken out this guard, the Juggernaut will eventually walk inside of this area and spot this body of the guard. So in order to avoid that, either do not kill this guard, or if you do want to kill this guard, which can drop you the gate keys, we need to go towards this Juggernaut and take out whatever explosive you have, and then spec the Juggernaut with that, where you will then see that he falls down and you can immediately kill him with whatever weapon you have. Now, there is also another way where you can easily take down the Juggernaut. This is also with the aggressor loadout, where you can just wait for him to get in front of you and then shoot at his body, where he will then die really quickly. If these two options are too difficult for you, there is a third way where you can take him down by just running at him at full speed, and then you will see he will fall to the ground, where you can then take him down the easiest way possible. And now, when you've taken down this Juggernaut, if you did it inside of the same place where I did, make sure to take down this guard since you sometimes can spot him. And now take the exact route that I'm taking as well. We want to take down this guard because he can also drop the gate keys. I recommend to take him down when he's in front of these stairs, because sometimes inside of this boxed area, after you've taken the primary loot, you can get spotted through the wall. At this point, if you still don't have the gate keys, take down this guard at the bottom, and there is one final guard at the top which can drop you the gate keys. Now go inside of the office, and all the way on the right side you will be able to collect the safe right over here. This can give you between $20,000 and $99,000. But now, in order to collect the primary target, we need to go all the way towards the bottom, so you can immediately go towards the gate key right over here, where you only need to do one fingerprint hack on normal mode instead of doing 3 in the office. Since I'm doing it on hard mode, I have to do a total of 2 fingerprints down, where if I would do this in the office now, I will have to do a total of 4 fingerprint hacks. Doing the fingerprint hack is actually pretty easy. You will need to match the images on the left with the fingerprint on the right, and for most of the fingerprint hacks, you don't even need to move the last 4, as they are already set in the right order. And now, when you've done that, you can run towards the primary target and collect it right at this place. In my case, I ended up getting the pink diamond, which is the best primary loot that you can get, which will pay you $1.3 million on normal mode. Right below that, we got the bearer bonds for $770,000. Then we got the ruby necklace for exactly $700k, and the worst primary target that you can get is the tequila for $630,000. Now, if you want to cut through the glass the fastest way possible, I recommend you to overheat it when it's right around the end, and then release it until it is right at the beginning again. Now repeat this a total of 4 times, and you will cut through the glass the quickest way possible. Now go towards the right side, where you will be able to go up this place where we just entered. And now don't go towards the right side, because if you hug this wall right at this place, you will be immediately able to climb over it, and now you can run towards the location marked on your map to escape the compound. Be careful on the left side, because there is a guard walking up and down. If he's not close to you, you can simply run towards his place, otherwise make sure to take him down. But we're not done yet, because if you look in the bottom right, you will see that our loot pack is completely empty right now, as we haven't collected any of the secondary loot yet. That's why right now we're going towards the main dock to fill up our loot pack so we can earn even more money. In order to do that, take down the guard first that is on the left side behind his bike and immediately get on it. Then keep driving straight forward, because there is a guard in a car that we need to take down, because he will eventually spot the bodies otherwise. And now follow the road that's on your map, because there will be 2 guards that we need to take down. If you're finding it difficult to take them down with your pistol, you can also get off your bike and use your other weapons to take him down with that. Now there is a guard on the right side. You don't really need to kill him, but you can just kill him in case, and then take down the camera. And now we can go towards the main dock to fill up our loot bag and earn the most amount of money we can. When you're driving towards this place, stay on the right side of the hill, because there will be many trees in there. Avoid all of the trees that are inside of this area, because you will immediately fall off your bike. And now when you're at this place, you will see an open area. This is the place where we will be able to collect our first loot, where we first need to take down this guard and right after the camera that is above him. And now inside of this place, we can collect the secondary loot, where in my case I got the green and white stuff. The best possible loot that you can get as a solo player is the white stuff, which I got right now. You will need a total of 2 stacks in order to fill up your loot bag all the way. Right below that, we got the green stuff, where you need a total of 2.7 stacks in order to fill it up. Then we got paintings, where we need a total of 2 of them. And then the worst loot that we can get is cash, where we need a total of 4 stacks of them. Now, while you are collecting the loot, there is also a way to let your character collect its loot by itself, which is while you're collecting the loot, immediately open up your settings, and now in the background, you will see that your character will be collecting all the stuff for you automatically. But as you can see right now, my loot bag isn't filled up all the way. So in order to fill this up all the way, there are actually 2 other spots that we can go towards. First, take down this guard and make sure that the helicopter is not inside the area, and take down the second guard as well, and you will be able to collect all of the other loot at this place. If this is empty for you, it's not a big issue because there is one other place where you can collect even more loot. For that, simply take down these 2 guards and drive a bit forward, because here there will be one more guard that we need to take down. And now get off of your bike and swim right across the other side, where you can jump up this place and simply follow the same route that I'm taking right now and go towards the right side. Here you will see a guard that is walking towards the left and right side. You can either to choose him down, but in my case he was walking towards the other direction, so I didn't need to worry about him. There is however one final guard that we need to take down, which is walking at the back over here. If you don't take down this guard, he will hear you cutting this gate open, which will then alert everyone inside of this place. So make sure to take him down, and now you can collect the remaining loot at this place. And now when your loot bag is full, where you see that I have a take of $1.9 million, you should go towards the left side right over here, because there is a boat where we are able to escape Cape Rico from here. At this point, it doesn't matter if you get detected, because as long as you don't die, you will still complete the elite challenge and get an extra $50,000 on normal mode or $100,000 on hard mode. Now at this place, just keep driving forward with your boat until you see the text on the bottom disappear. And now you will see that we've completed the elite challenge, where we did it under 15 minutes with no hacks filled, our loot bags filled up all the way, which gave us an extra $100,000 for completing the elite challenge. But now that you know which are the best heists that you can do as a solo player, there are actually some other really good money methods that you should be using. That's why in this video I've ranked every business that exists in GTA Online, so you know exactly which one to choose from.